A few days ago, I made a post about AI, and I don't usually ever feel the need to explain myself to people, explain my choices, my decisions, because they're my own. But I'm going to tell you why I made that post. So I'm over here in my corner of the world, minding my business. I recently started using AI. Actually, I've been using AI for about a year. And the way that I've been using AI for this year, let's say, is for editing my writing. I I'm not someone who communicates in linear terms. Oftentimes when I communicate, it feels like my words don't belong to me. Like there is something being channeled through me, like something is using me as as a mouthpiece to communicate. And I have felt like that my whole life. And so because most of my communication feels like channeling, and this feels that way because it is that. My words don't belong to me. My words come from somewhere else. It doesn't come from this voice box. So I started using AI to edit my writing or to go deeper with my writing, where I would grab my phone, open the app, press on the microphone, and just start speaking whatever what came to me, whatever topic I wanted to talk about. And though I haven't published much of this work, y'all have noticed that I've been quiet on this app for some time. I have it. I have it there. I needed to put it somewhere. And writing, and I love writing, but writing became, I wanted something I wanted something that would allow me to flow more, right? Even writing sometimes can become a little mechanical because we try to out of like just correct ourselves as it's, for me at least, right? Because I'm streaming, I'm channeling. So even as I'm writing, sometimes I try to correct myself and block how things are flowing out of me. So I started using ChatGPT. That's the AI that I use. I use ChatGPT. I don't use any other, even though I am interested in learning how to use the others because they are some very interesting tools. But my tool of choice is ChatGPT. And so this is what I have been doing for the past year. I have been getting my phone, going on ChatGPT, pressing the microphone, just relaxing and speaking into it. And then I would tell ChatGPT to to just make it all sound, to clean it up, keep my tone, but clean it up a bit, make it sound a bit more cohesive, et cetera, et cetera. It could be, I could, I could use whatever tone I want. I could make it sound casual. I could make it sound professional. I could make it sound assertive, but it's still my words. ChatGPT just helps me like I said, I don't communicate in linear terms. Just makes me, it helps me put it all together in a way that flows. Sometimes the way things come to me, um, I can jump from many messages. I can jump from many things at the same time because that's how it's coming down, and that's how I'm seeing it, and that's how I'm experiencing it. So I can really just, and it matters to me that when I communicate, people understand. Matters to me a lot, because I don't like, I don't, I'm not one of those people who takes my voice in vain. Um, I value my voice. I value my energy. I value my experience. And so I always want to make sure that if I am expressing, if I'm communicating, I want those who are receiving it to understand. Even if I understand that not everything lands on everyone, but I will at least do my best to communicate as clearly as possible. And this just felt very natural to me, where I don't have to stop, and I personally don't have to stop and edit myself as I'm flowing with it. So this is how I've been using ChatGPT. Even though I haven't published any of this, I've been keeping record of it. But this is what I've been doing with it. But recently, ChatGPT came out with a new version where they now, with ChatGPT, you can create images, and they're amazing images, great quality. I mean, it still looks, I call it digital. Like people call it, oh, look, it looks AI. I'm like, I call it digital. It still looks digital, but they're getting better. So I started playing with it. How do I play with it? It's new. Now I go from not just channeling and letting ChatGPT help me clean the message, put it into a cohesive piece. But now I'm started playing with, you know, with the imaging. And the way that I work with it is that I sit, whatever the positioning is, right? Usually I'm sitting. And if it's gonna be with a cigar, then I'll take a picture of myself, prop my phone up. I take all my pictures on my phone, prop my phone up on my tripod, and then just position myself however I want to position myself, sitting, drinking coffee, smoking a cigar, I don't know, reading tarot, whatever it is. It's literally, I'm taking selfies of myself. I am being my own photographer. And then I am uploading these images, these pictures that I took of myself in different angles. I upload it to ChatGPT. And then use my imagination and imagine a scene. And then I write and communicate that scene to ChatGPT. So what ChatGPT does is it grabs uh, my imagination, right? Because I just communicated my imagination, my vision, gave it some guidance with writing, gave it some guidance with the images, and voila, it creates. It puts me in the environment that I want to be in. It creates. And so recently, I started playing with that and I posted a few of it on Instagram. Here I am in my corner of the world minding my business. And here came a few of the outraged, insulting me, projecting morals and standards onto me that they don't even uphold, trying to call me out as if I'm doing something in secrecy and in shame. I'm posting it on Instagram. And literally, Instagram labels anything used with AI as an AI creation. I'm not hiding. I'm not ashamed. And I'm certain AI doesn't need me as a what do you call it? AI doesn't need me to advocate for it. AI doesn't need me to I don't know. AI doesn't need me to represent it, to advocate. AI doesn't pay me. AI doesn't need me. I'm not hiding. I started posting like people trying to call me out as if I'm hiding. I'm posting it. I'm making it live, like it's right there, and it says you created by AI. So people start calling me. You know, I'm used to this. I have been doing this work and been on this platform for well over 10 years. And since I started, people have always projected their standards, their morals, how they feel, projected it onto me. Things that they don't uphold themselves. I'm used to people be projecting onto me. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. It's been like that since I started. And I'm not expecting it to go away. But when it gets disrespectful, when it gets disrespectful, you know, I will I do react absolutely, and I never engage people in directly when they come at me with their disrespect. I always address people publicly, right? So had a few people come at me disrespectfully, right? Because one thing is you are trying to have, one thing is you're trying to have a conversation with me, and another thing is you're disrespecting me. One thing is you asking me, Jessica, why are you using AI now? And me taking my time to answer you. And another thing is you attacking me. Oh no. So I decided to make a public post because specifically the topic that these people were throwing at me was that I was killing the environment by using AI, that I was contributing, that I'm contributing to killing the planet by using AI. And I was like, wow, that's loaded for someone that's saying this to me on a smartphone, who quite possibly spends their entire day scrolling on their smartphone, who most likely online shops, who most likely drives a car, who most likely eats meat, who most likely shops fast fashion regularly, who most likely a lot of the other things that are part of the excess of the excess of our human consumption, right? Because we live in a world where we don't do anything for need. Very little is a need. We do things just simply because we can and because we want. So I was like, oh, that's bold. So I went on and posted I made a very educational post, and I used AI to create the post because I'm trying to make a point, darling. I'm not ashamed. I'm not hiding. This is a tool I'm using. This is a tool I'm choosing to use, just like I'm choosing to be on a smartphone, just like I'm choosing to be on Instagram, just like I'm choosing to eat meat on occasion, just how I'm choosing to shop on Amazon, just how I'm choosing to have a car, just how I'm choosing all these other things. I am in no way, shape, or form portraying to be some high moral, I don't know, individual. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. And I don't hide it. You kidding me? I am up on no high chair looking down on anyone. But how dare you me with that hypocrisy. I swear to God, people are something else. Um, so I made my post, very informative post, triggered a lot of people. Triggered a lot of people. A lot of people telling me, you never used AI before. Why are you using it? You don't have a need for it. Why are you? There's nothing is a need. Nothing is a need in this world. Well, not nothing. Very little. Like less than 1% of what we do or what we consume is a need. We do it because we're consumers. That's what we've become, consumers. Anyway, I use ChatGPT. I enjoy using it. Someone also got triggered because I said I fucked. Oh, because I wrote a follow up post to that, doing exactly what I'm doing now, explaining how I got to making this post about AI, and I wrote about it, and I made a post about it, and I used some hard language because if well I mean I assume you don't know because you don't know me, literally you don't know me, but I curse like a sailor. I curse like a sailor, and I am not above cursing a motherfucker out if they don't come at me correct, because I never go out of my way to disrespect anyone. I am always in my corner of the world minding my motherfucking business, smoking my cigar, drinking my Pellegrino with lemon, and somehow that shit bothers people. I could be doing nothing and that shit bothers people. I am not above cursing anyone out. If you knew me in person, you would know one. I try not to curse so much on social media, but you know what? I said, fuck that filter. Fuck that filter. You're gonna hear a lot of fucks and shits and all the others in many of my fucking videos because I don't give a fuck anymore. Fuck that filter. Fuck trying to be polite. Fuck trying to be professional. Fuck trying to, oh no, you're a spirit, you're a spiritual figure. You're not supposed to, I'm supposed to be whatever the fuck I am. You know what the most spiritual thing you can do? Be authentic. Be your authentic self with everything that entails, and I'm being authentic. I curse, smoke cigars. I don't drink right now because that's a choice, but I sure as fuck love my drink. Um, what else? I'm a fucking hothead. Don't. Anyway, so posted one. My way of my way of responding to these individuals who I called the herd, member of the herd, um, because group thinking is one hell of a drug, and that shit is dangerous. So my way of responding to the herd, a member of the herd, was to make a very educational post about AI's position in society, how it's, from my point of view, how it's being perceived, and how it's not the thing that's killing the planet. Let me show you the list of things that we are doing that are affecting our environment. If there are 10 AI, if from 1 to 10, 1 being, I mean, 10 being the worst and 1 being the least, AI is number 3. Meat consumption is number 10, meaning the worst. Meat farming, right? The fucking worst. But you can't try to argue with people to stop eating meat. Been a vegetarian most of my life. And just recently, after moving here to the Dominican Republic, that I start eating meat again. My choice. And I don't care to explain. Um, but yeah, People are something else.